Commentary from the 1999 National Electrical Code, or NEC, for Section 348.4 accurately states that galvanized steel electrical metallic tubing, or EMT, installed in contact with soil requires supplementary corrosion protection. This is because galvanized steel EMT is susceptible to corrosion when in contact with soil due to the moisture and electrolytes present. This corrosion can compromise the structural integrity of the conduit and reduce its electrical conductivity, potentially leading to safety hazards. To mitigate this risk, several supplementary corrosion protection measures are generally recommended. Firstly, applying a corrosion-resistant coating to the exterior of the conduit is a common practice. This coating acts as a barrier, preventing moisture and corrosive elements from directly contacting the steel. Secondly, burying the conduit in a bed of sand or gravel can provide an additional layer of protection. The sand or gravel acts as a buffer, isolating the conduit from direct contact with the soil and improving drainage. Thirdly, using a non-metallic conduit, such as polyvinyl chloride, or PVC, or high-density polyethylene, or HDPE, which are less susceptible to corrosion, is an alternative approach. These materials are inherently resistant to the corrosive effects of soil, eliminating the need for supplementary protection. Regarding the question of whether a few feet of EMT exposed between a current transformer, or CT cabinet, and a pad-mounted transformer is considered subject to severe physical damage, as defined in Section 348.5 of the NEC, it may not necessarily be the case. The term severe physical damage in this context refers to situations where the conduit is exposed to significant impact forces or other conditions that could compromise its integrity. The described exposure is relatively short and might not be in an area where vehicles typically drive or park. However, it is crucial to consider the specific site conditions and potential hazards. If there is a higher risk of accidental damage to the exposed EMT, such as from construction equipment or landscaping activities, additional protective measures may be warranted. Firstly, installing the EMT in a larger conduit or raceway for added protection can provide a physical barrier against impact. Secondly, burying the exposed portion of the EMT eliminates the risk of direct impact. Thirdly, using a protective cover or shield to minimize impact from lawnmowers or other equipment is another option. When installing the 1200 amp service with 4 sets of 4 350 kcmil conductors, using either THW-M-2 or XHHW-2 wire types, the correct conduit size is critical. The specifications list Schedule 40 PVC and intermediate metal conduit, or IMC, and rigid metal conduit, or RMC, as options. Calculations indicate that EMT is the only conduit type that allows these conductors to fit within a 2.5-inch conduit.